Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and this is the review for the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Shockwave with his Lab and Predaking prototype. This year, Hasbro released quite a few Transformers exclusives to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the line, and I managed to get a hold of the Shockwave set. So let's take a quick look at it and see how it looks. Shockwave himself uses the recent Beast Hunters mold, minus the rubbery beast armor accessories. I think this was a good idea on Hasbro's part because those armor bits weren't really that great, and I'm not sure how many people actually use them. He is colored closer to his G1 counterpart, with a much more vibrant shade of purple than the Beast Hunter's figure. Also, most of Shockwave's body is cast in that purple plastic instead of the shades of gray that was used by the Beast Hunter's figure. To make up for it, the paint detail on Shockwave is amazing. There are so many paint apps on him, it's hard to count. Multiple bits of silver, yellow, and dark gray are all over the body. Some points can only be seen in the tank mode. And yeah, since this is Beast Hunter Shockwave, he uses that H-tank model, which isn't bad. I think it works well for him, since we can't have the gun. Nice thing is that if you look straight into the turret of the gun, you kind of see Shockwave's eye staring right at you. So let's get a look at robot mode. Shockwave's robot mode is really where he shines the most. Again, the sheer amount of paint apps he has is enough to make the retail release look bland by comparison. He really does look like he deserves to be a convention exclusive. I mean, I can easily see him being put on the shelf with the Transformers Collector Club figures. He's really that good. Every part, like every piece of Shockwave has paint detailing of some kind to bring out the sculpted details. They even painted his spine, which is something they really should have done with the retail release. His head is the one area on his body that hasn't been painted, but instead he has a yellow light piped eye, which really harkens back to the G1 days. This is the first Shockwave, I think, since Generation 1 that actually has the yellow eye, at least officially. But, you know, if he had the translucent pink gun barrel, I'd say he'd be a perfect Classics figure. Still, he's good for that, even without the purple gun barrel. Naturally, Shockwave has the same articulation as the retail release. I don't know why anybody would be expecting otherwise, though. It's not a big deal. I just wish the hips were better. You know, they still have those ratchets that kind of keep them in awkward positions. But it's not a deal breaker. He also has the spinning gun barrel gimmick that he had in the Beast Hunters line. This time with a yellow translucent bit for the energy spike in the center. It's a nice thing. I don't think it's like the be-all end-all for Shockwave, but it's nice to know it's still there. I really do like this Shockwave though, and he's not all that's in the set. So let's take a look at what else did we get. Also included with this set is a Cyberverse Commander class Predaking figure. Now, Predaking is molded mostly in a pearlized translucent plastic that has a slight blue tinge to it. There's also bits of him that are molded in metallic purple. He has no paint apps on him except for one purple Predacon symbol on his left shoulder. It's okay, I guess, since he's supposed to be an unfinished specimen, but it really doesn't help him impress for this set. The positive side is that the robot mode has this amazing amount of articulation to it. 15 to 17 points depending on how you deal with the dragon head on the back. He also has a rocket firing cannon, so it kind of makes me want to get the retail release of the figure, and it gives me a lot of hope for the upcoming Voyager that's going to be an upscaled version of this mold. But all in all, this particular Predaking figure is best kept in beast mode and in the Hypervent Evolution Chamber set piece. Yeah, you heard me right. This set actually includes a small piece of Shockwave's lab. Really, it's pretty much just a fancy piece of packaging in the setup, but it can be used as like a diorama piece or even a playset if you want. You can use either version of Shockwave with it, either the SDCC version which comes with it, or the Beast Hunters version in case you want closer to what is actually on the show. But it's a nice display piece, even though it's mostly just cardboard and plastic. And it's easy enough to get the Predaking figure back in the Hyper Evolution Chamber. He just sets on the plastic piece, but he's not as sturdy as he was when he was tied down to it. When I reviewed Beast Hunter's Shockwave, I touched a bit on how I could easily see him standing in for a classic Shockwave. Now, the SDC version of the mold not only reinforces that thought, it takes it and knocks it right out of the park. This is going to be my classic Shockwave. He's bumped Energon Shock Blast right off his throne in that shelf. So I'm glad to have him. I do recommend the set. I mean, if for Shockwave alone, I recommend this set. It's a wonderful figure. The paint job is exquisite. And although I never had the privilege of getting the Titan Metroplex, even if I got him, I might have liked Shockwave better. I can't say for certain, so don't throw any hate mail at me about that one. But really, if you can only get one version of this Shockwave mold, the answer is logical. Go with the SDCC version and enjoy. I hope you had a good time. Take care, have fun, and bye-bye.